You know, I just noticed that Mr. Philippe Lamberts was alone there. I told him you can come with us and for this breakfast, and I thought he had left, but he was just behind me, so I think he should be here. You know who he is? He's a European parliamentarian, and we met during a breakfast at the Parliament, and I think it would be interesting for you also to know what he thinks of a project like that in terms of political implications, political results, and I think here you are entering not on the conventional media, you're entering on Twitter, Facebook, and all these new pioneering channels.
But the interesting thing is, well, I'm an engineer, and so supposedly I would be flabbergasted by the technological achievement. But actually what really touches me is not that. It is really the fact that this is a demonstration that when there's real will to achieve a dream, well, we can make it happen. And well, it may sound strange for a politician to say that, but I think that in Europe, that's what we miss a bit. There's so much sentiment of, well, you know, basically our best years are behind. There's nothing for us in this 21st century, and well, that's going to be the century of others. Well, that demonstrates that no, actually we have to build our place in this century, and we have to dare and look with confidence into our future and dare. This is really the issue. And indeed, well, as you said, it's not about flying. Well, here in this case, that is a sort of sign that we can go full renewables, for instance, for our energy supply. It's not something that is beyond our reach. And so to me, the most important achievement of this thing is the signal of hope it sends to citizens. And I would say especially to young citizens. I'm not sure that our youth can be happy with, say, the older and especially the politicians saying, well, guys, you know, our best years are behind us, and so we just have to defend what's ours as long as possible. This is not a very compelling project, right? And so I think that we have to switch gears here. And this is what I like so much about not just the project, but the spirit of this project that really invites us to be daring. So that's what I take away from this. And I'm sure that we will need to continue working together at, how should I say, building the coalitions for change in Europe.
You have program for the youth, sorry? You have program for the youth?
No, well, for the Green Party, you mean?
I mean, just to educate them amongst the different European countries, change their mind.
It's not just that, it's also provide answers. Look at what's happening in Spain right now. Yeah. Here you have a very good example of a country where half of the youth is jobless, basically doesn't find any answer, neither from right or left, from the traditional parties as to, well, what can be our future in this country, what can be our future in Europe. And my message is that, well, we have to provide an answer to that. Well, it won't be an answer top-down. I mean, it's not like, you know, politicians will bring to the youth the answers they need. But it's about involvement. It's about, well, let's involve everyone, and especially the youth, in building our future. And they feel like they are excluded from the whole system. Not just excluded from jobs, but excluded from the decision-making. And this is what needs to change. And what happened yesterday in Barcelona is not a very good sign, because basically the answer of the establishment is to say, okay, guys, dégage. And so there are no simple answers to that. But then, again, this is a sign that, well, we have to switch gears, as I said. Instead of just trying to use the old recipes, well, try to invent new ways. And, well, inventing is not something that you do top-down. That's something participative. I would be interested how you build this project. Did someone have the blueprint from day one, or was it a more collaborative effort? And I guess it's more of that. And again, this is probably the way we have to look. So I'm more interested in how we get there and the spirit that's behind it than in the technological achievement per se, which indeed is impressive. But then now it's done, and, well, what's next? Whereas the spirit is something that continues. So in a nutshell, that's what we shared the other day.
Thank you.